I crashed my Skydio 2 drone. Would I buy it again? This drone is very different than any other drone. I bought this drone because I wanted to shoot myself, making music videos, movies, sort of stuff like that. Would I buy it again? Before I answer that, the quality of this drone still is one of the best drones of 2021. Just because it's fully autonomous, you don't have to fly it. This drone is capable of some amazing shots.
And it's capable of pulling off amazing shots like this. And some shots like this could be hard to do even for a drone professional.
Only downside is that I have a beacon. You can get a controller, but as a beacon it was very hard to control. It follows the beacon around, but if you want more specs, there's a lot of videos on that. With that being said, be careful and or note. Make sure there's no trees, power lines, or any other sorts of those things in the site. Like, it's very limited. That's the only thing. Downside is it's very limited on where it can shoot. Can't shoot inside, can't shoot with a lot of people around, cannot shoot with a lot of obstacles. Don't get me wrong, it can maneuver obstacles, but the ones that's very small and you can't see, it's like very hard. Yeah man, I actually tried to catch this drone after the crash, and I got my whole arm like was swollen for 2 whole weeks. It was hard impact. It still flew. I tried to fly it after, although it was kind of messed up. Recommend not to do that. If it messes up, they tell you to call them and not try to fly it. When buying this drone, it actually comes with a warranty. If it happens to have any technical issues, they will actually pay for it. Now, if it's mostly your fault, I'm guessing it's my fault because the white balance wasn't right. So how much would it cost? That's the real question. Or for a replacement, $150 for the replacement. Really sucks because I only used it twice. And I could have got some amazing shots with this drone. I mean, if you see some of the footage I got just from those 2 shots. So where I messed up, I'm guessing, is where it was so bright out, it was hard to see the iPhone screen. I did check the iOS and the white balance, but as I couldn't see the screen as well, I guess that's the problem I had. And it took me like 15 minutes even to set it up. So I really wanted to fly it. I had to connect it to my iPhone and I had to connect it to the beacon, the skydio. Sadly, as I show you the footage, you can see how it's blown out in some, like everywhere except for the target, which is kind of weird. And this is the rest of the footage before I crashed it. Question is, would I buy it again? And the answer is yes, I will buy it again. Yes, I will buy the drone again. Probably the best still to this day is DJI for shooting other people, but if you're shooting yourself, Skydio 2, it's hands off. Like literally you can do skateboard, you can do all kinds of stuff with just holding the beacon in your hand and not getting in the shot. If this helped, like the video, please share. It will help my channel. If you subscribe and hit that notification notification bell so you don't miss something.